I am Jennifer Brewer. I have put together a little PowerPoint to introduce myself. I currently teach fifth grade literacy and fourth through sixth grade math. The way we have our blocks scheduled is fifth grade is my homeroom class, and due to COVID and minimizing transferring germs and what have you, fifth grade stays in their homeroom grade classroom all day long, and the fourth, fifth, and sixth grade teachers travel to each classroom instead of having the kids move. So I have fifth grade homeroom. I teach a 90-minute literacy block and then a 45-minute intervention period. And then we switch throughout the afternoons for math. And I teach fourth, fifth, and sixth grade math. A little bit about me. I'm 25 years old. I graduated from UAM in May of 2021. Actually, graduation day, May 7th, was the first day I had ever even seen the UAM campus, and it was a very neat little homely type campus. I enjoyed it. So I've enjoyed my time here. I was born and raised in Stone County, Arkansas, in northern central Arkansas. Never left here very often. I haven't traveled very much at all. I am married with 4 children. My husband Jake is a little bit older than me. He has 2 kids of his own. I have 1 child of my own, and we have one together. I will introduce them next in my next picture. Things we enjoy as a family: roping, horseback riding, anything to do with horses. My son Austin plays football and baseball, and my daughter Avery plays softball. I love to read. And funny story, Metallica came up in class today. We played a Kahoot to learn about me, and the kids were like, "Well, that's not enough. We need to know more." So they started asking me all these questions, and they asked me about music, and I said I just love every kind of music. But my husband and I have been to a Metallica concert, so that came up anyway. I had to add that in. Fun fact, just something about me: I am type 1 diabetic. I have been since I was 12 years old. My 6-year-old Sadie was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes as well when she was 3 years old. And both of us spent 3 days in the hospital in Little Rock at Children's for educational purposes, learning about the disease and how to, change our lifestyles to, survive basically, because it's just one of those types of things. You've got to adjust your lifestyle. While that has been a constant in my life, having to monitor and adjust diet, exercise, insulin management, things like that, I am now learning how to modify and adjust my everyday to get into the swing of teaching. So that's why I put I'm still learning how to teach as I teach. Day 3 of school for the 21-22 school year uh, got a little bit better, but I have been struggling with just figuring out how I want to do things. For 4 years, I've learned how to be a teacher, and classroom management and psychology and philosophy and things like that have come across in so much of my curriculum. But once I got into the classroom, I felt like I was just hit with a ton of bricks and I was drowning in a huge pool of water. But I'm getting there. I'm just overwhelmed, and I think that's everyone, honestly, when you first get out into your own classroom. So anyway, I'm getting there. And I've just learned that, every day is a learning experience. Everything in my college has been, or my college education has been very educational, of course. And I learn something new every day. I learn something new from my kids every day. Their manners and how to treat others is just phenomenal. And I don't say that just because they're my kids, but it just never ceases to amaze me when I feel frustrated and I want to just blow up. They calm me down. And so I'm trying to apply those techniques into my classroom. And so I'm hoping that with all of that said, going into this master's program, this will be my 4th class of master's, that I can really fine tune my teaching strategies and learn more about the perfection of pivoting. And that to say, just, you can never go 100% by a lesson plan. I've already learned that in day 3 of teaching as well. You can have a to the second timed out lesson plan, and there is still going to be need for modification with differentiation. things come up. You can never figure out exactly how things will go. And that's okay. That's life. You never plan things correctly from the beginning. You have to modify and adjust everything. So I'm hoping that with the master's program, I get a little bit more education to help me with the psychology and foundations of teaching and really fine tune my experience as a teacher. So this is my family. This is an old picture, but unfortunately I could not get a good current picture to download. This is my husband Jake in the middle with the cowboy hat. He's 30. I am 25. Obviously that's me in the dress. Austin's the little cowboy there. He is 9 now. He was 7 in this picture. He's tall for his age. Now he hits me about right here. Avery is the little blonde girl in the white dress. She is now 8. She also hits me about here. She's tall. And then Sadie is mine. She is the 6-year-old with the dark hair in the white dress. She is my type 1 diabetic baby. And then Sarah is now 3. She hits me probably about knee high. I really wish I could have got a new picture to download, but I'll maybe work on that for a project later if we need to do that again. But a little bit about them. Jake is a team roper. He is a heeler, so that means when you're roping, he catches the cow's feet, if you're interested in that. He is also the foreman of an electric company, ULCS, and he stays gone Monday through Thursday, so it's just me and the babies through the week. Austin, like I said, is 9. He's my football player, baseball player. Avery's 8. She's also cheerleading. I forgot to mention she's going to be a cheerleader this year in the 3rd grade. Austin in the 4th grade. Sadie's in the 1st grade, and she and Sarah and I have started at the new school, Shirley Elementary, where I currently teach. And that's new for us. We've always been at Mountain View. So Austin and Avery go to Mountain View because they stay with their mom Monday through Wednesday, and then the rest of the week they're with us. So anyway, old picture, but that's my family. And then this is my classroom. Like I mentioned, I am at Shirley Elementary. It's a 1A school district in north central Arkansas in Van Buren County. It's a very small rural school. There's less than 350 students in the entire K through 12 campus. And I've already mentioned I have 4th through 6th grade. When you enter my classroom, this welcome sign here, this is a little bit different. I've had to already rearrange things because of COVID spreading things out. But the welcome banner here is for every day that we're doing assignments. I'll post like a little snippet of what we're doing. So on each of the colored papers under welcome, that's like what the kids can expect. And then the table with the stripes has materials that are up for grabs for the kids. Pencils, erasers, highlighters, pens, notebooks, everything like that. There's also an absent folder, if you can tell, above the red bucket. That's where kids can go if they miss a day. Their assignments will be there. The red bucket is a return to teacher tub. If the kids need to give me anything, a note from parents, a letter from them, permission slips, anything like that goes there. And then beside the Germ-X with the Kleenex is my nurse's station because everybody needs a Band-Aid every now and then. The second picture is my word wall because I am math. That's mostly math vocabulary and terminology, things like perimeter, volume, mass, things like that that the kids may not understand by just seeing it first thing. And then the third picture up at the top is just kind of an arrangement of my desks. We do have to keep them 3 feet apart at minimum. I have already rearranged them, but they're pretty similar to that. And then, of course, I've got my whiteboard, my smartboard, my desk area, and then the cubbies on the wall are typically for students, but this year we're using them for storage for curriculum materials, binders, anything like that, because we don't want the children congregating. The fourth picture is another cubby area. I have a cabinet with all of my materials, and then the cubbies have literacy exchanges. And then the fifth picture is my desk. I have my Chromebook on the wall over there, and my computer and everything like that. So I'm just really excited for this semester. Like I said, I really want to try to fine-tune my teaching in the master's program so that I can apply it to Shirley Elementary as a first-year teacher. In the novice program, I do have a mentor, and I'm excited to see where that leads. But I did want to end with a quote from Ella Fitzgerald. Just don't give up doing what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. I completely agree. I have love and inspiration in my heart to teach. I feel like this is an actual passion of mine. I think I was called to teach. And despite the difficulties, I truly believe I'm right where I need to be, and I hope that this master's program will continue to help me. And I'm excited to have class with all of you guys and meet every one of you virtually. So have a great semester, and I will see you later. Bye.